just like I'm reading off a script.
I love that as soon as I hit record, you're like, oh, I'm just reading off a script.
Whoops.
For the record, we are not reading off a script. Just letting you guys know.
Carlos, what do these things in parentheses mean?
At 20 minutes in, Ernie, I'm going to need you to say, damn it, you suck, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You're going to have to let me know when 20 minutes in because I can't see the fucking time.
Once we hit 20 minutes, I'll tell you. Don't forget your line.
What was it again?
Damn it, you suck.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Watch, I'm going to do something and you're just going to say just out of nowhere. At the 20-minute mark. It's going to be pretty awesome.
I'll try and remember. Like I said, you just got to remind me. Got to remind me.
All right. Well, anyways, this is Carlos.
This is Ernie, who is so not reading off of a script.
Thanks, Ernie.
Punctuation mark.
And this is the punctuation mark. What? Anyways, Player Scorez podcast number 4?
Sure.
Yeah, 4.
I know how to count.
Every week I'm going to fucking forget what number we're on.
Yeah, me too. I don't know why, because I don't keep track.
Yeah, I know. I should really start to keep track of that. But, yeah, we're on number 4.
Number 4. Woo woo.
Woo! We didn't record last week because, well, life got in the way. Pretty much.
Because a lot of dumb stuff was happening, and yeah.
What the hell did happen last week?
I forget.
Oh. I'm trying to think, like, wait, what did happen? Something dumb happened?
Oh, no, you said you had to go to the parents' house for, like, a dinner thing.
Yeah, that's right, dinner with the family. But, I mean, you know, because of that, we at least got to introduce a new, like, little series to the channel where it's our bloopers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of times, whenever we make a podcast or a video, anything like that at all,
we fuck up a lot.
Yeah, it isn't just straight up first time recording and that's it, we're done, and that's it, you know, it's all said and done. No. It takes maybe, I don't know, about 4 or 5 times, 6, 7, 8 times of the recording.
Podcast is usually about, 2 times at most.
2 to 3 times, yeah.
It's the video recordings that we try and
video recording.
We're like
they could be a nightmare.
Attempt 10.
Especially when there's 4 to 5 of us recording at once, then yeah, that shit's a bitch. Or if we're having technical difficulties, or like we're testing out a new mic or something like that, like how we are doing tonight actually.
Yeah.
We both got some new mics, so hopefully it starts to sound a little bit better for you guys whenever our podcasts are released or any videos are made.
I hope my voice comes in crisp and clean so you can fall in love with it.
I'm already in love with it. I get the live voice.
Yeah. He gets the live voice.
So, yeah. That's, so I mean, yeah, tonight, like, what's funny was, because you said in the podcast, it's normally 2 times or so. I think I did, like, I don't know, like 9 sound checks this time.
Yeah, but, we were having issues with your equipment not picking up my mic, even though my mic is working just fine.
Yeah. And then we started recording a podcast until my doorbell started ringing. We were like, I mean, I'm happy because we were only like a minute in, like, not even a minute. I think we were like 40 seconds in. So I was like, okay, I'll stop it. Fuck it. It's okay.
I would have killed someone if we were like a half hour in. And
I would have just kept going. I would have been like, congrats, guys. You now know what my doorbell sounds like. So, whatever.
I wonder if they heard the door opening in our mics.
I mean, when I make the blooper, yeah, I'll they'll be able to tell because we both just went silent too. We were talk, and then all we heard was like my screen door open, and then boom, we just stopped for a quick second. It's like, where's the doorbell? Ding, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna stop it now.
We were fucking expecting it as soon as we heard the door.
Yeah,
stupid shit.
So, but now we're I told whoever came over here to just go away, and now we're officially recording now. So
again
for like the 12th time I think tonight. But anyways, podcast time.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that was our 4.5 minute long intro.
That's one hell of an intro, buddy.
Thank you.
I liked your original one.
Oh, I know. It's a lot about like penis and stuff. Yeah. I just went straight for it. Yeah.
No fucking build up, dude.
No,
it's about penis.
It's about some penis and shit. Yeah. All right. So in the last couple podcasts, we talked about our adventures down to Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
For the Rooster Teeth Convention, also known as RTX. It was the first time we all went to Austin.
Oh yeah.
I think the first time we were all just in Texas in general, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the two of us as well as my brother Ed, or Ernie's bitch, whichever one you want to consider him as.
He's my bitch.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
But that was the first time all of us went to Austin. First time we've all been in Texas as well. We talked about a few things, just the crazy change between like how hot and humid it was compared, from Texas to Colorado or from Colorado to Texas. I mean, what else did we notice that was very different? I mean, some of the places, some of the stores that they had too, like, and restaurants, we noticed that too. Some of them were like we never even heard of. Tried out one place, Ernie's favorite restaurant now. It's Whataburger.
Not my favorite restaurant.
I didn't mind it. Gas prices were cheaper too. That was nice.
Yeah, cheaper by a good like 15, 20 cents.
Yeah.
Depending on where you went.
Yeah, there was like one station that was like, shit, I think like almost 60 cents cheaper than what we have here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really nice over there. But yeah, overall, RTX was a lot of fun. 3-day event. We were down in Austin for what? Technically about 5 days and a night, because we got to Austin like around like midnight or so. Yeah, it was about 5 days that we got to enjoy Austin. Yeah. And the convention ended Sunday. So now we're going to continue to where we left off. We already talked about the convention. A lot of fun. Can't wait to do it next year. Definitely plan on investing on a VIP badge, that's for sure.
VIP badge and airplane tickets.
And we're flying. We're about to talk about why we're going to fucking fly. Starting off with, let's see, the convention ended Sunday. It was pretty early too. I think it ended maybe like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And the sun doesn't go down till like 8:30. So we're like, we have plenty of sun time left. So, us guys, we're all thinking, none of us are super tired. We're not all super dead feeling right now. Because the original plan was to drive really early Monday morning.
Yeah.
And we said, fuck it. None of us are tired. We could tough this shit out. Let's go ahead and go Sunday night. Right after the convention's done, we'll just pack up and leave. Fuck it. Stupid Carlos thought, you know what? We reserved our hotel room till Monday. Maybe they'll give us a refund. No, that ain't gonna happen.
I don't see why the fuck they would, you dumbass. But all right.
Yeah, that didn't happen. They just gave us a wave and said bye and thanks for the money.
Get shit out.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's kind of depressing, but whatever.
So we packed our shit up, started driving out Sunday night. It was about 6:30 when we started heading out.
I would say about 6:30 or 7. 6:30 to 7.
Yeah. Now, the reason why we plan on flying next year is because, well, our plan was if we drove Sunday night, we would probably get back to the Springs probably in Colorado time, mountain time, what would be like maybe what, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
I think we were aiming for about an 9 o'clock.
At the latest, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which wasn't bad. I'd be like, great, I get to sleep in, for a few hours, and I got a whole Monday to myself. Cool.
Right?
That wasn't the case.
Far from it.
Pretty much, we drove past this really small town.
I don't even remember what it was called.
It was like Goldthwaite or something?
Oh, yeah, Goldthwaite.
Goldthwaite.
Yeah.
Really small town.
Thwaite was what Eggy kept calling it.
Oh, yeah. Ed sucks. We just drove right past it, too. I think maybe we were like maybe 2 minutes past that town. And then what stopped us from getting home was that a friggin' deer, Bambi, decided to jump in front of us last second. And yeah, we ended up hitting a fucking deer in the middle of the highway. And we were going like a good, I think 70, 75. So yeah, deer, bam, right in the center of the car.
Not really the center. It was more on the right side of the car.
Center right, yeah, around that area. So yeah, that ended up deploying all the airbags.
Yeah.
Gave us some pretty good bumps.
Gave you guys some good bumps. Gave me a heart attack and a fucking hole in my wallet.
Yeah, because I don't know if we mentioned it. We were driving your car, Ernie, the whole time.
Yeah. They decided to wreck a deer in my car.
Because
you know, they're super cool like that.
Because originally we were like, we'll
Great
just rent
friends.
a car and take it down to Austin, no big deal. And then Ed was just like, Ernie, why can't we just take your car? Ernie,
I argued with him too. You remember that? I was like, why can't we take yours?
I know. It was between one of your guys' cars, you or Ed, because my car sucks.
Oh yeah, I know. We would have been fucking like stuck in New Mexico before.
Yeah. So yeah, we ended up taking Ernie's car. Nice guy Ernie. He let us take the car.
I'm
and
such
everything
a good
was
friend.
fine. And the funny thing was too, the entire trip down there, like every time I'm like, you know, driving in, because the whole time we were in Austin, I was the one driving around. I don't know why, I just wanted to, but
Well, whatever. I didn't feel like driving.
okay, perfect. So the whole time I was driving around, and Ed kept joking around, saying like, "Oh my God, Carlos, like you're just gonna piss off Ernie, because you know, hey Ernie, he wants to just destroy your car, ha ha ha." And yeah, your car was destroyed.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you were driving it. So you destroyed my car.
I guess I did. Yeah.
You're a bastard.
I apologize every day for that too.
I'll fucking tell you what though. I was fucking scared shitless when I heard a loud ass bang when I'm laying in the back trying to get some sleep for my shift to drive. That was scary as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty shitty.
Just imagine this, people. You're laying in the back, having a nice little nap, and just fucking out of the blue, there's like a gunshot noise just sounding out throughout the car. And next thing you know, your face is plowed into a pillow that you've been laying on.
Super happy you had that pillow too.
Dude, I'm so happy.
Because you might have hurt yourself.
How I had everything set up, I was very, very fucking lucky.
Your face
Otherwise,
might have broken your fall.
yeah, I probably would have walked out with like a broken nose, maybe like, maybe like a broken nose.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say like maybe, you know, some shit for my glasses, but I wasn't wearing my glasses at the time, so.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
overall, after everything happened, I mean, we're all okay. You know,
My car's not.
nobody broke any bones, nothing like that. No serious injuries. You know, we just got a little all shaken up and a little bump, but otherwise we didn't get hurt. So I'll just brush that part aside.
My car got hurt.
Your car absolutely got hurt. And the thing was too, like, honestly, if the airbags did not go off, we would have been able to still drive that to Colorado, because
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the front bumper was a little messed up, but I looked around the car too. You know, there was no leaks. Both headlights were still turned on. There was no weird sounds coming out of the car that was alarming. Nothing at all. There was nothing wrong. We could easily have driven that car back home.
Everything was still perfectly fine except for, you know, hitting a fucking deer and cracking my windshield with all of its guts all over my damn window.
And the windshield, yeah, it was cracked, but it was mostly cracked on the right side,
you
so
could
I
see
was
out
able
the driver's
to see.
side.
Yeah, I was able to see just fine. I would have been just fine. It was just the fucking airbags that fucked us, because there was 2 airbags for the driver and the passenger, the normal ones, and then you had the 4 panel ones above the door.
Curtain airbags is what they're called.
Curtain airbags, thank you. So yeah, you had the curtain airbags as well that went off, so it was just a giant marshmallow inside your fucking car.
Yeah, plus,
Super dusty,
you know,
too.
a smoke cloud in my car.
Yeah.
From the airbags.
It was really dusty, really cloudy, so there was no way we can drive that.
Yeah, couldn't fucking see shit. Hey, come on.
So yeah, unfortunately like I said, we hit a deer. For those wondering, I don't know why people always ask, but deer's dead. It's dead.
I don't give a fuck about the deer. For anybody that's currently listening, I'm sorry if you like animals, but as far as I'm concerned, that deer killed my best friend. So, yeah, I don't care.
Sorry.
Like, even when I got home, like, one of the first things I was posting was like, just given everything that's been happening this week, the only thing I want to do right now is play video games, have crazy fucking sex.
Did anyone ever take you on that, by the way?
No, no one did.
No sex? Oh.
No, it was very disappointing.
Poor Ernie.
Yeah,
That sucks.
You know, I just kind of rubbed one out, so.
Good to know.
No.
God damn it.
But yeah, I was really fucking pissed, nevertheless. And actually, my cousin when I had posted that, he's like, you know, you could actually do all those things while eating deer jerky. Like, that is a beautiful fucking idea.
Speaking of deer jerky, it was funny too because back on our way home, we ended up renting a car. We'll talk about more of that. When we stopped for gas, I don't know if Ed told you, I was actually looking in the jerky section. I was like, I wonder if they have any deer jerky here, because I think I'm gonna buy some for Ernie and just give it to him so he could just, you know, kind of chew on that to let out some anger while he eats. I was seriously gonna buy you some deer jerky if they had anything available. So they didn't have any, unfortunately. But yeah.
That's
so
disappointing.
After we hit the deer, couldn't drive, we ended up staying at a hotel in Gold Waith.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Is Gold
Waith or whatever the fuck it's called. Or I'll just call it Gold. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Small town.
That works.
So we ended up getting a hotel at Gold.
It sucked, to say the least.
Oh yeah, it was one of those, like, you know, little cheap tiny ones that it was just like an overnight was like what, $40 or something, $50.
About $40, and a tiny town too. So I mean, it's to be expected. But
yeah,
those are like stone slabs for beds, and the floor, I would have to say, was even worse. Like, I've slept on cement before, and
it was
I'm
like
okay.
sleeping on concrete. Yeah,
But
didn't have any cold water. All the water that came out was warm or hot.
Yeah, that sucked because I was really fucking thirsty.
There was only one plug in the entire room. Thank God I had a power strip because I just ripped that shit out and just fucking plugged all of our phones in it.
That's right. We didn't rip it out of the fucking wall. It was just like, go over here.
Yeah, there's only one plug in the entire thing. I think there was another plug in the bathroom, maybe, I think
the only other plug was by the fridge, and I'm pretty sure that's where you pulled something from.
That's where I pulled the power strip out.
Yeah.
Also, the light in the bathroom had a timer on it.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a timer on the light.
Still didn't fucking understand what that was for, because there was a switch to fucking turn on the light anyways. So.
Maybe, the only thing I can think of is maybe it's like an alarm for you. Like, you're taking a shower, it's like, okay, I got a 5-minute shower, and then I got to go. And then maybe it just turns off. I mean, that'd be very inconvenient if the light just turned off. And
when I'm showering? Yeah. That would suck.
But
where's my towel? Slip, crack my face open. All right.
I mean, it was only for one night. We woke up really early because, I mean,
we had to make a few phone calls.
I had to make a bunch of phone calls, and then finally we found a rental car place.
That would come pick us up.
Yeah, it was 30 miles north of where we were, though, because we were in a small town, so we couldn't. There was no rental cars there. First, we called, like, what? We called a taxi. We called a few shuttles as well to see if anybody could pick us up. And the taxi, we got a hold of him. And he was like, look, it's going to cost you, I think it was like $120 or something like that.
Yeah, it was going to cost us pretty good.
I don't know. Was that $120 just to get to the next town or the whole trip?
I'm pretty sure it was the whole trip.
So that wasn't too bad. But
even so, like, after all our calls were being made and shit, we couldn't get a hold of anybody. So we tried to call the taxi guy again.
Yeah,
because
we were like,
pay the amount.
Exactly. We were just like, fuck it, let's just call the taxi, let's just get the hell out of here, because we woke up at like what, I think 7 in the morning, and it was already like, I think 9:45, almost 10 o'clock, and we were just like, god damn it, we have nothing yet. We have no way of getting out of here yet. So we called the taxi guy, didn't pick up. We called him like 4 times, and the motherfucker didn't pick up.
Yeah, so if you remember us, go fuck yourself.
You suck. I hate you.
Eventually, we got a hold of the rental car place,
and they sent somebody down to pick us up.
Yeah,
which he picked us up like it was like 10:30, so we were up already for like a good 3.5 hours. And he picked us up. He drove us to the rental car place. We finally rented a car, which we found out it was a lot cheaper than we thought it would be.
It was a hell of a lot cheaper than what I thought. So
that's another reason why we made a decision. Like, you know what, we're just gonna fly and rent a fucking car.
Yeah.
Cause
I'm just gonna say right now, I don't care what we're doing. I don't even care if it's here. My car is officially off limits.
Yeah,
my turn's done. And
like I said, we can't take my car. It's not the best thing in the world.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a rolling death trap, so
that's perfectly fine. I don't care where we are. I don't even care if we're in the Springs. You're like, hey, can you give us a ride to McDonald's? No. Get your own car.
Because a deer's gonna come out in the middle of McDonald's.
No, fuck that. My car is staying where it is unless I need to go somewhere.
So whenever you're hungry, I'm going to be like, yes, let's go. I haven't had any food in 3 days.
Yeah.
But
not going to happen.
Yeah. It was a cool little road trip. It was tiring, yes. But it was a cool little road trip just to kind of just chill, hang out during that time. I enjoyed that part.
But man, the ending of that vacation was just a
The deer
shitstorm.
sucked, but like I said, I'm more than happy to fly down now. And we've even looked at some tickets. I mean, we're definitely driving to Denver to go to the.
Oh yeah, we're definitely leaving
because it's a huge difference. Because we were like, okay, let's just
like
fly out of the
$100
Springs.
to $150 difference.
Yeah, I think it was like $300-400 per ticket from the Springs, but then you go to Denver, it's like $150. I was like, fuck, we might as well just go to Denver. Somebody could just drop us off. It's no big deal. So yeah, we're gonna fly down there and rent a car next time. That way, we don't have to waste half a day driving up and down the country.
And we don't have to risk anyone's car.
Getting hit by
We
Bambi.
can just get a fucking rental car, get the insurance on it, and, go fucking Grand Theft Auto in it.
Yeah.
Since, it's whatever. It's not my car, and we got
wait.
the insurance on it, so we can fucking do whatever.
And and the funny thing was too, like shit, like as we were driving home, we were in the new rental car. I felt bad too because it was the exact same model that your car was.
It was a Camry though.
Oh, was it?
A little bit newer.
Oh, okay.
I think it was a newer year because mine was a 2012. I'm almost certain that was like a 2013 to 2014
Yeah, because when the guy
Camry.
picked this up, I was like, oh look, it's Toyota.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ernie.
Same manufacturer, different.
I thought it was the same car. But this time, I think it was like the one of the funny things about us driving back was our little revenge on Ed. The entire trip we were down there, he never drove ever.
No, he never got behind this.
On our way
steering.
down there, he got out of work, which he works from like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So we were like, okay, we'll pick you up at 7. You could drive. You could sleep the first 2 shifts. Fine, And I mean, you drove your I think 5 hours. You drove.
I drove for about 5 hours.
And then me, I was just like, you know what? I'll tough it out. I'll drive the rest of the way, Ed, so you could just rest. Who cares? The whole time in Austin, I drove as well. Ed never touched the fucking wheel.
No.
Ever.
And he's a shitty navigator.
And he's a horrible navigator. He tells me to turn at a certain spot maybe like a millisecond before I'm supposed to. I miss a turn. He's like, oh, way to go, dumbass. Ugh.
Yeah, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I wanted to grab his phone and throw it
I
at
know
him.
you've been joking about Carlos wrecking my car, but you're causing him to almost wreck my car just as much.
I'm about to say, he's just as guilty. He's not the good guy, that's for damn sure. So yeah, when we rented the car, Ed ended up driving the entire way back, which was about a good 9.5 hour drive. I think he did. And I asked him too. I was like, have you ever driven this much? He's like, no, the longest thing I ever drove was like 3 hours. I'm like, that's it? Go fuck yourself. Really?
Good God.
I think the longest I ever drove was, what was it? I think it was 12 hours. That's when I went down to New Mexico and back all in one day. And it was like a bam bam type of thing. You had like shit, like
I have 2.5 days.
2.5 days. Yeah. So you definitely have us beat.
Yeah,
but
I fucking win.
But yeah, Ed's like longest drive was 3 hours. I was like, dude, that's fucking nothing. That's nothing.
Nah. There ain't shit behind that.
Well, he's got a new personal record now. He's at about 9.5 hours now.
Yeah.
Yay.
I mean, we did offer to help. I mean, I couldn't help because I didn't have my glasses.
Yeah.
So I couldn't see anything.
Your glasses. We left a few things in the car that was wrecked, like your glasses, my sunglasses.
Yeah.
Your bag with your charger and all that shit.
Left all that. Didn't leave any of the posters except for my Rayman one, which I really didn't care about. It was free.
Did you ever get that back?
Yeah, it's in my bedroom right now.
Oh.
Just kind of laying there. I haven't hung it. But, yeah. Drinks. Ed's energy drink was in there.
I know. We just bought
Your guys'
drinks.
fucking sunflower seeds were all over the goddamn car. I remember seeing my car, too, when they brought it to Colorado. I remember looking at my car. I'm like, I gave them so much shit to not make a mess of my car. And it is just, this is horrendous. I was pissed just looking at the inside of my car. I didn't even care about the outside. It was the inside of my car that I was annoyed about.
Yeah.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me, guys. Like, seriously. Fucking sunflower seeds all over the place. And, God, I have so much work to do. And I remember, like, oh, wait.
You don't know about shit.
Yeah. It's gone. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter.
Ed was so sad, too, when you told him that, too. And you're like, yeah, we left this and this. And And when you got all the stuff back, you're like, I got this and this back and this back. I didn't get your sunflower seeds back. And it was like, oh, really? Oh, he like almost started crying. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like, it's okay. I'll buy you a bag. If he was in
front of me and he started doing that, I probably would have punched him in the face. Yeah, I don't give a shit about your sunflower seeds.
And another thing that sucked too is like we just filled up as well. So that was like, it's like, well, there goes a full tank of gas just gone.
Yeah.
And you know, like the towing company or somebody, you know, they're just going to take that. Like just somehow take the gas out, you know, store it.
Fucking siphon it out.
They're going to do that. Might as well.
I should just be like, you guys owe me my gas. Give me my gas back.
Yeah, dude, because it sucks.
And my tires. Give me my tires back.
We did like a full fill up, you know, gas, food, everything, and then maybe like 20 minutes later, bam, fucking deer. So yeah, lost all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, Ed drove the entire way back. No deer this time. There was no near collision bullshit.
No, we did drive through a monsoon though.
Yeah, actually, we were in New Mexico. Crazy clouds. You might have seen some pictures actually in the podcast. I did post some of the pictures of the clouds. Crazy clouds started forming up. It looked like a fucking movie.
Yeah, like it was fucking scary as shit.
Crazy giant clouds started rolling in, and it was to our left. And I was like, it's okay, it's a storm, it's coming, but it's to our left. We'll probably dodge it. And then suddenly, all I saw was the car. The road starts turning a little bit left. The car starts turning left.
Starts curving towards the storm.
Bam. And it was just like, the clouds are right in front of us now.
Yeah. And it went from like light rain to heavy rain to just fucking insanity in like 2 minutes.
It was like a waterfall on top of us.
Like, think of a whiteout and the equivalent of that in rain.
Yeah, we had to pull aside. Because we
couldn't see shit.
We pulled aside for like maybe a couple minutes, and when it finally started to calm itself just a tad bit, Ed was just like, fuck it, and he just started driving again.
Yeah, we managed to get through like the worst part of it, so it went from the insanity to heavy to light, and then we managed to get out of it altogether.
Yeah, we drove out of the storm, because if we stayed there, we probably would have stayed there for a good while. I felt bad too, because there was a couple of guys there like in motorcycles. They were driving through it. I was like, fuck that.
I could only imagine what that'd be like. Like, we had a windshield at least, and we couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what it would be like to just have glasses and just being pelted in the face the entire time.
And then, did we deal with anything else? It rained on us a couple more times the closer we got to Colorado. And, I mean, that was really it. A lot of obstacles.
Yeah, we went through a lot of shit just to get back home.
Yeah, and that was fun. And what's stupid was, with our original plan, we were going to leave like maybe 7 in the morning Monday. And we were like, okay, if we leave 7 in the morning, we should be back home by like 8, 9, 9:30 at the latest. No big deal. Yeah. After all that happened, we still ended up getting home like around like 9:45, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. After all the bullshit we dealt with, the deer, the hotel, the rental car place, the multiple storms, all of that shit, we still got back on our original time. I'm happy about that, but that really bums me out too.
Yeah, it bums me out too.
I'm like, fuck. We could have easily just left Monday morning at 7 in the morning, had sunshine all day with no risk of deer, and we would have been fine.
I'm sure there'd still be a risk of deer.
Well, there would have been a risk of deer, but we would have been able to see it. And that was another reason why we hit the deer too, because I had to explain myself to kind of defend myself. I didn't have the blinds on.
Shit, what you say?
I didn't have the brights on, the bright lights, what, I don't know. Everyone calls it something different. The brights, the blinds, the high beams, everything. I didn't have those on because there was 3 or 4 cars coming our way. And common courtesy, turn off your shit. Mine was always on, but when someone's coming, I turn it off. So that's another reason why I didn't see the deer. Plus, the little shithead was on the side of the road. Closer I got, suddenly it was just like, boop, deer. And I was, yeah.
Followed by boop, heart attack. Followed by boop, no car. Followed by boop, hey. There's a lot of shit you gotta do now.
Followed by boop, you got a new car.
Yeah. Took me a while to get a new car.
Took you a little bit. When we got back home, I had to drive you to work a few times.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't mind. I was like, it's the least I could fucking do. So.
You better not have minded. Like, if you literally said, dude, I don't want to do this for you anymore, I'd be like, all right, I'll fucking remember this asshole.
I never rushed you. I never did the whole, like, when are you getting a car? What the fuck, man? No. I'm just like, you need a ride, man? Yeah, okay, I got you, man. Don't worry about it. No big deal. I got you. So, yeah. I guess it was the least I could do, man.
Yeah.
So,
Regardless, I still felt bad because, I don't like asking people to do shit for me.
yeah,
But,
the circumstances,
still.
you did need to get to work. And I mean, the cool thing was, our job, we work at the same place of people haven't guessed yet, but our job was very nice about it, too. They didn't really give you a hard time. I don't think they did. Oh, actually, that one time.
They didn't give me a hard time? Go fuck yourself. They didn't give me a hard time.
They were very nice up until that very last time where they told you to work a certain day, and you're like, I have no car. And they're like, what did they say?
Oh, they gave me a hard time.
Like the whole time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I got sent out of the station multiple times, and I told them, I don't have a car. You need to give me a vehicle. Like, oh, all right, hang on. And, a couple times they managed to find me a vehicle. Other times they're like, okay, well, I guess you'll just have to stay here. It's like, I guess so. But yeah, maybe the last time that they actually gave me real shit, to where I literally wanted to punch somebody in the face.
Yeah.
Was they were telling me to work on Sunday, and the location that they wanted me to go to was a good 15-20 minutes away from where I live.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have a fucking vehicle. And I told them that.
I remember that.
I don't have a car. I don't know how you want me to get there. And the fucking person at the time was like, well, I guess you'll just have to get a taxi. Oh, I was fucking livid when he told me that.
I remember because you came to me and you're like, dude, I'm about to fucking explode. I was like, what the hell happened?
Oh, I was so pissed. So fucking pissed. Tell me to call a taxi. You gonna pay for it? You gonna pay for it? Because if you are, then fine, I'll call a taxi. You better pay for it on the way back, too. But yeah, no. I was not very happy. So yeah, no. They are not very understanding of my situation.
Yeah, that was crap. And I mean, I even offered to give you a ride on that Sunday as well. So
yeah.
I was like, dude, worst case, let me know. I'll fucking take you to work. Whatever. I don't care. Just so you can
get there eventually, but yeah, no.
But
I was pissed.
But like I said, you ended up getting a new car. Do you like it?
I like my new car, yeah. I don't like that, I basically lost about, let's see, because my new car was a bit cheaper than my older one. But my older one, just by standard, was technically newer. Because it started out at only like under 20K.
Okay.
For mileage, anyways. It started out under 20K, and it was 2012 when I got it in 2013. So it was a fairly brand new fucking car, and it cost me like 18 grand, give or take.
So this one was a little
lower. Year wise, it's newer. Mileage, it has more starting out, but it technically cost me less.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, not exactly too happy either way. I still love the car. I really do.
So it's still a good car, but
yeah, it's still a wonderful car.
Just not happy with how you got it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Not happy how things turned out in order for me to get the car.
Yeah. Understandable. Yeah, but so now you guys know that's really the reason why we plan on flying and renting a car. And like I said, I mean, plus the good thing is that, since we're going to fly down there, we'll have a little more time in Austin because there's a lot of stuff that I still want to check. Because, I talked to some people online and I told them, yeah, we did this and this and this. And they told me it's like, you barely even scratched the surface of what you can do down there. So
we had 3 days before the convention started. So.
Technically 2.5 days because we spent half a day at the K1 speed.
Yeah, we spent most of our day at one place. And then,
so I mean, So when we get back down there, I'd like to do a little more sightseeing because I heard there's a lot of really nice places just to check out, just to look around and hang out, and maybe check more of those, fucking escape the room things because there's another 4 or 5 down there.
There's several more. Maybe we can play bingo at the 20,000 locations that they have.
That's one. Yeah, we noticed there was a lot of bingo halls down there. A lot. We were on the highway, the main highway. And every 5 minutes, it was just a random bingo place.
Another bingo place.
There was actually one section where there was 3 places right next to each other. Remember that? It was the first hall, second hall, third hall. I was like, what the fuck? Bingo's huge down here.
Still can't wait. If we do go in, I hope one of us walks in and each of us just buy one card and we win.
So yeah, I know, right? We win like
and compared to like someone who has like 20 cards next to them, be like, you gotta be fucking
the
kidding me.
newbie
Like,
with
dude,
one card.
I earned this shit. Fuck off.
Bingo, 10 grand. Fuck all you people. But yeah, there's a lot more places that we're gonna have to check out. Next year, I'll definitely have like a little bit of a list compiled of stuff to check out as well. I mean, we had a little bit of a list, you know.
Kind of, yeah. We kind of had a small list to kind of encompass the couple days that we would have.
Yeah, because we didn't have too much time. But next year, I'd like, you know, next year I'm sure we'll have a lot more time. Plus,
we should have more time.
We kind of know the area a little bit more after driving around it for a few days, so we know it a little bit more. So yeah, I mean, I look forward to next year. It'll probably be a little more organized for us.
It should go a little bit better.
I mean, shit, if we get the same hotel, great, because I really didn't mind it.
No, it wasn't that bad. I didn't even mind sleeping on the floor, me and my hut of pillows.
Yeah.
Something you should add to the list, though, of things to do. Number 1 on your list should be do not block Ernie from a potential girl of his dreams.
Oh, yeah. I guess we were going to talk about that part, huh?
Yeah. That's the other thing that you fucked me over on. And you still owe me back for.
I could have sworn there was like 3 things that I fucked you over on that time. It was the car.
There was the car.
The girl.
The girl.
Wasn't there a third one?
I'm pretty sure there was, but I cannot remember it right now.
Whenever we remember it, I guess, but...
It's the car and the girl that I really care about right now.
So, I mean, I guess if you want to explain, it all started what? At K1?
It all started at K1.
Uh-huh.
All right. So let me set the mood for you guys a little bit. Not really the mood, but set the scene. There we go. Setting the scene. So me, Carlos, and Ed, we're all just, you know, sitting in K1, just talking a little bit, trying to kill some time because Jack was currently on the track. And, you know, we were killing time until he came back so we could try and get a couple signatures and pictures with the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, while we were talking, I was facing towards the exit doorways. And the exit doorways are on a glass panel, basically. It's just a giant window for their entrance and exit.
Yeah.
And I was facing towards that. And I remember we were talking. For the life of me, I cannot remember what the hell we were talking about because my mind just fucking dropped off.
Yeah, I don't remember either because I know that you were saying something too.
Yeah, I was in the middle of talking about something. And the only thing I remember is when I was talking, a girl managed to actually cross in front of my vision. And I didn't notice anything at first because, you know, I only saw the back of her head because she was leaving. But she ended up turning around for some reason. In the middle of whatever the fuck I was saying, I literally just stopped dead in my tracks and said, "Oh my God." And I just remember seeing Carlos looking at me like, "Are you okay?" Just like, look at her. Like, I was so befuddled and just entranced by what the hell I was looking at.
Yeah, because Ed and I, we were just in there, yeah, like listening to you, and yeah, you just straight up like, "Oh my God," and we looked at each other and we're like, "What happened? You all right?" She's so beautiful, and we look at each other and we're like, "What?"
Yeah, it was insane. Like, I never have, like, I mean, yeah, I've seen girls before. I'm like, wow, she's kind of hot, you know, she's pretty cute. And I don't know what it was. Like, just the features and everything about this girl I was looking at, about this woman I was looking at, was just perfect. I don't even know. Maybe not perfect.
You should have just chased for her right there.
I wanted to. Like, when I saw her and everything, she walked out. So I was like, oh, well, she's leaving. All right, fine, whatever. But she came back in later on, and she was sitting in the corner by those exit and entrance doors. There's like a little corner that has, you know, like a little section of
it was like racing chairs,
some chairs, sofa, different things like that. And, you know, she was sitting there, but the issue was that there was a couple guys, and one of them looked like she was maybe a little close to her, whether, you know, related close or actually they were dating close, I don't know. I assumed either way, I didn't want to get involved with that because I didn't want to create a conflict in the middle of a public place, and I either end up getting punched in the face or I end up punching somebody in the face.
Either way, it's a good time.
Depends on how you look at it.
Well, good time for
so,
me.
I didn't try and chase after it then, just given the circumstances.
Okay.
So, either way, I didn't really care. I mean, well, I cared, but I tried not to, you know, care too much.
Fair enough.
Especially since, you know, we had the raffle and shit distract me anyways. But
Oh, the rap.
after that, it was during the convention. You know, a couple times I managed to see her. I'm like, oh, cool. Hey, she's around the convention. So maybe one of these times I can actually get a chance to talk to her. Because, you know, we were all doing our own thing and trying to get to certain places because we were on a time.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have a whole lot of time to go fucking searching around for a random person in a field of people.
Yeah, I think RTX this year had like 30,000 people.
There was a lot.
Yeah, I think they said it was like up to 30,000 people.
I could barely find you guys out of the crowd of people.
It was really, really packed.
But
and they're expecting it to be bigger next year. That's what's crazy.
Yeah. I think it was the last day, though. Keep in mind that I was thinking, like, maybe there's going to be one of these times where, like, I get to talk to her. Like, we're sitting next to her or whatever, and I get to talk to her.
Yeah.
It was the last day. It was Sunday. We were getting out of, I want to say it was our final panel we were getting out of.
It might have been.
I think it was. Either way, we were leaving the panel, and there was just a shit ton of people. You know, we were trying to find our way out. We were actually navigating towards the elevators a little bit, but the elevators were starting to fill up. So, and I was actually behind you at the time.
Yeah.
And, you know, we stopped in front of the elevators, and when we were there, you were, you know, paying attention to something else, and I managed to actually catch a glimpse of the girl that I had seen at K1, and she was actually getting on the elevator. And I saw that. I was like, oh, this is my chance. And I actually tried to walk past you to get into the elevator. You, however, did not let me get past you. You actually backed up into me and shoved me back into the crowd so I could not get anywhere.
I mean,
all because there was someone in a wheelchair, which, you know, I don't want to sound like an asshole. Like, yeah, okay, we can give him the elevator. Obviously, he can't go down the stairs. I'm sure he may have found a way, but it's easier to just go through the elevator. So, yes, you're a cool guy for doing that, but fuck you, because you literally shoved me back into the crowd. I couldn't move, and I couldn't get around you. And the guy in the wheelchair took all the space that was left, and the elevator closed and went down. And the last thing I remember saying once those elevator doors closed was just, God damn it, Carlos, you son of a bitch.
And I remember, too.
I was livid.
You started explaining what happened. I was like, dude, let's just run down the stairs really fast. And as soon as I looked towards the stairs, I was like, let's go. And, you know, there was like fucking 1,000 people on the stairs. And I was
there was so many people on the stairs.
And I kept being so optimistic, too. I was like, maybe we'll run into her down there.
I was looking. Trust me, I was looking. I was scanning those faces like crazy. And the entire time, Ed was also walking next to us, and all I heard was me cursing you the fuck out. And he's like, what the hell happened? And I told him, and he's like, Carlos, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You've been trying to wreck his car this whole time. You've been doing all this other shit, and now you cockblock him. What the hell is your deal? And, yeah. And I guess Ed was also saying that someone was behind us while I was cursing you out, and he was actually giving us nasty looks because I was cursing you out, but he didn't understand. And Ed was saying, like, I just felt like I needed to, you know, tap the guy on the shoulder, be like, don't worry, they're friends, it's okay. But yeah, no, at that point, I didn't see you as a friend. I saw you as a fucking obstacle that got in my way to talk to somebody that I literally just went speechless over.
Yeah. Who knows, though? She might listen to this podcast. Who knows?
If you're listening to this podcast, here's what I kind of remember you look like. I kind of have forgotten because I have a terrible memory. I can tell you right now, if I ever see you again, I will remember your face.
Wow.
I just will not remember right now because it's been a bit, and I've had a lot of shit to deal with. Either way, fairly short. I wouldn't say, you know, you're like under 5 foot or anything type of short, but, you know.
Like shorter than me?
Definitely shorter than you. Shorter than me.
Because I'm like 5'9"-ish, 5'10"-ish.
I'm thinking, you know, like 5'7", 5'6". You know,
Okay.
it's small, but not like super small. Because
Okay.
I'm not super tall myself, so.
No.
But,
none of us are. I think Ed's the only tall beast out of all of us, so.
Yeah. But also kind of a thin build to her, similar to me. And, you know, for anybody listening, I weigh like 130 pounds total. for my height. So, like, and I could have lost weight at any point in time just being in Texas because we were sweating so much. So
Yeah, we were. I think we all lost
130 is what I'm aware of the last time I checked my weight.
We should have weighed ourselves after we left Texas. Like, how you looking, Ernie? I'm 95.
If I weigh 95 pounds, I'm very scared.
I would be like, okay, we're going to take you to a buffet.
Please.
You're going to eat a lot.
But, yeah, no. Kind of a small build, you know. I would guess maybe like 120, 115 maybe. Just given her height. I'm just going off
you're doing
of her
like
height.
a police report or something.
Maybe. But either way, it was neither the size nor the height that really got me. It was just the face. Very, very pretty face.
Mm.
And, I mean, you know, I've thought blondes were cute before because she had blonde hair with fading pink dye. But it's not like her entire head was pink or anything. It was only, like, partial.
Alright.
Either way, like, I thought blondes were cute before. It's just, you know, they've never really had that impact on me. Yeah, you're blonde. That's cool. You know, it's got to match the person though.
That's
and
cool.
This was just, whoa. Like, I was never close enough to find out like any specific features, like eye color, things like that. I was never close enough, unfortunately, since, you know, you stopped me from getting on the elevator.
Yeah.
Nor was I able to find out a name through, you know, just trying to clue in on conversations because there was so many people and so much noise going on. I couldn't do that anyways. Maybe I could have done that if I was on the elevator.
Good guy, Carlos.
Yeah. Great friend.
Sorry.
Either way, I'm hoping she attends next year because I promise you, if I see her next year,
yeah,
I will recognize her.
That's what I'm saying. Either
I
maybe.
swear to God, if you get my way again, I am going to
I'm
break
just gonna
your
get like
legs.
a random punch to the side of my head, just to like get me out of the way. But
it's not even that. I will like buckle your legs and just shove you forward. And
it could maybe happen next year. Like I said, she could listen to this podcast, and who knows? Anything could happen, right?
Anything could happen. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, anything.
That's a shot in the dark. As far as I'm concerned, my best chance of seeing her again is at the convention. And if I do, and you're in front of me, I'm pushing you over.
Pain.
Like, I will just buckle your knees in. I will push your ass over, and I will step over you to get over to her.
Fair enough.
And I'll just be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And if she sees what happened, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry about that. There's a reason for it."
He's a crybaby. Just ignore him.
But yeah,
I'll be in the corner, like holding my legs in tears, like, "Get her, Ernie."
That's right. You better cheer for me, you goddamn asshole. But yeah, no, I definitely tried looking through the crowd of faces when we got down those stairs. Like, I even looked straight towards the elevators too, but they are already letting out, so she was definitely ahead of us.
So, I mean, overall, the trip to Austin was good.
It was great. Leaving Austin was a pain in the ass because, you know, couldn't talk to this girl to even at least get to know her name or anything, trade any type of information so I could talk with her a little more.
So,
lost my car because you fucking hit a deer.
Yeah.
You guys dirtied the inside of my car, though it doesn't really matter because I don't have it anymore.
Well, the car was clean. It was just the impact that made the sunflower seeds fly. Which, boy, it really sucks that I lost those, man.
I don't give a shit about your sunflower.
Because it was perfect, too. I'm like, dude, I could chew on these all fucking night. I will stay awake and drive this whole goddamn thing. No problem. Nope. I lost my food. Yeah. It's a cold day in hell.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
For you, I guess. I think I took the biggest hit out of everybody on this goddamn trip.
Right? Out of all of us, let's see. Did anything bad happen to Ed?
I mean, he had a small hearing problem after the airbags went off.
That's true. The airbag, like, one of them hit him, like, it was like a punch to the side of his head.
Yeah. You took a hit to the gut.
Yeah. Which
from
didn't
the
help.
Airbags, and you kind of hurt yourself on the climbing wall.
And I did hurt myself there. That's pretty much it for me.
But both of you have recovered.
Really?
Neither of you have spent any type of money.
Yeah, so I mean, you lost a car. Didn't get to talk to a chick.
Talking to potentially a very amazing girl that made me speechless.
Or someone that could have sucked. Who knows?
Maybe, maybe not.
For all we know, I may have saved you.
You may have. I won't know until I talk to her, though. But there was that. I didn't get to talk to her to find out whether she was cool or not, to build a relationship around that. Even as friends, I'd be perfectly fine with just being friends. I would like to be more with someone that made me speechless, but, you know, whatever.
That's true.
I lost my car in the process. I spent...
Oh, the raffle. Didn't have luck there.
No.
Money went to a good cause, but you didn't have any luck there.
No, didn't have luck there. Spent like fucking $1,500 to get my car back to Colorado.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
Spent like, you know, an extra $2,000 on top of the insurance check that I got just to get my new car. Yeah. Other
than all that stuff, though.
I went through some shit on this fucking trip.
Other than all of that stuff, it was a good trip.
If we completely ignore all the negative, yeah, it was an amazing trip.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
It's just getting back that, you know, that
it was
entire
really just,
vacation sucked.
Pretty much at the end of RTX, that's when everything just went to shit for us. Yeah.
I have yet to have a good trip home after I've been away.
Next year it'll change.
I hope so.
Next year, you'll see.
But, you know, next year we're going to get on the fucking plane and there's going to be, like, engine problems, so we have to stay another night. We're actually going to get up in the air. The engine's going to fucking blow up because a duck decides to drive or fucking fly into it. Our fucking pilot is going to, you know, eject himself, jump off the plane. So one of us is going to have to figure out how to fly a plane, but neither of us know how. So we're going to try and land this thing, but we're just going to nosedive into the fucking airport.
Wow. I don't think I want to fly now. No, it's going to be like the movies where I would take, you know, control. I would fly the plane, get like a quick 30-second tutorial video on how to fly a plane.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those. It's going to be one of those guys, you know, where the guy walks in, it's like, "What's your name?" I'll be like, "Carlos." "Oh, I'm going to call you friend." Yay. This is how you fly the plane. And, you know, maybe like 25 seconds in, I'll be like, "Guys, I know how to fly. It's easy." And that's it. And for all we know, all I have to do is push a button that says autopilot, and that's it. We're good to go. Except the landing part. That would be a challenge.
Yeah, I don't think there's an autopilot for landing.
Yeah, but in the movies, they all manage to land the plane. If they can do it, I can do it. Because what happens in movies is real, right?
Whatever you fucking say, Sully.
So, just... I got us covered. Don't worry about that. You know. I've flown planes before.
In GTA.
GTA.
And you suck at it.
Yeah, I'm really bad.
Yeah.
Like, really bad at it. That's okay. Before we go to Austin next year, you know, I'll play GTA for a good week and do nothing but fly planes. I got this.
I hope there's a USB port for a controller.
Right? Just take out an Xbox controller. It's like, where do I plug this in?
I can control everything with this. Let's just do it.
How crazy would it be that it actually worked?
If it actually worked, I'd just be a pilot. I'd be the greatest pilot ever.
Right?
Like, you guys want to fucking reach out the window and touch the ocean? Okay. Like, I would be the greatest pilot ever.
That wouldn't be the best idea to ever do.
Maybe not.
Who wants to touch the ocean?
You know, someone might lose their fucking arm doing it, but you know,
or the plane might just, you know, go into the water, so everyone gets to touch the water.
Nah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nah, I'm very proficient at flying in GTA. Thank you.
I am not. I can't even drive.
I know you can't.
I can shoot.
That's why you're never the wheelman.
Yeah, I could shoot. Yeah, that's really it. I could shoot. I can run people over too.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm pretty good
I know
at that.
you can shoot too because you shoot me in the face.
Yeah. Good times with that zombie thing. Sorry that I shot you in the face. Twice, actually.
You know, that's where you screw me over. Like, you shoot me in the face when I'm on your team. You run me over in GTA. You wreck my car. You block me from a fucking amazing looking woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do you hate me?
I don't know. We can't count the GTA thing, but yeah.
How can we not count that?
I mean, I can understand you start to question this friendship if I like actually do shoot you by accident, like really shoot you. We go to a shooting range and I'm like, it's not even loaded, boom, right there, like in the foot or something like that. It's like, you know what, Ernie, you have every right to hate me now.
You shot me. I'm lucky that there was nothing in those guns.
Yeah, this is why they don't put shit in those guns. It's a good thing.
Because you're an asshole and shoot me in the face.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. For what
That
it's
second
worth.
time you wouldn't have saved me though, because you're dead.
See, I'm like the best friend in the group. Like, I do amazing things for everybody. You all just fuck me over.
Dude, that's stereotype in the movies. You're the good guy, the best friend, the first one to die.
Yeah.
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 Who would be the one to survive? Who's the douchebag that survives? Would that be Matt?
It's kind of a douchebag.
Or would it be me?
I would hope you die somewhere along the lines.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry, it's just gotta happen.
We'll give Matt.
If I'm gonna die first, you're coming with
the
me.
douchebag that survives, it would be Matt. Ed would be like the lovey-dovey type that goes back for his girlfriend.
Yeah, he's the dude we like find in a fucking hallway, just crying his eyes out. Like, what's the
Yeah.
matter, dude? He's like, I gotta find her. Gotta find her.
He finally
We
goes
feel
back
bad.
for her and does like a sacrifice. So that's how he would die. You
Yeah.
would die because you would get friendly killed. Matt would maybe survive, or he would be the douchebag that would be like, I could take on this killer myself. Tries to fight him, gets fucked up. Me, I don't know. Maybe I would just be the dumbass like taking a shower. I would be the one to die in a shower.
You're just doing something normal, and that's how you die.
Yep.
I die
So,
because I fucking
That
saved
means
you.
I would be the first one to die because I would be the one just on my computer typing away and then suddenly knife through the head or something.
Here's the issue. You would have been the first person to die. However, I'm the guy that saved you.
Oh, that's true.
Like, if anything, it would be like one of those scenarios where we're all just like fucking just hoofing it down a hallway from a bunch of people or fucking zombies trying to eat us. And Matt's like at the door already holding it open for us. Like, come on, guys, hurry up. And Ed charges his way through because obviously he has to live so he can find his loved one, right?
That's right. That's right.
And then it's me and you. We're just fucking running, and you're behind me. And I'm like, come on, man, come on. And I like grab your arm and I try and push you ahead of me, you know, trying to get you forward. And you end up tripping. And I'm like, shit. So I try and pick you up and everything. And I'm like tossing you through the door. But as I toss you through the door, I get grabbed onto. And, you know, you guys are like, come on, you can do it. And I'm like, save me. But
then,
something bites me. And I'm
yeah.
like, fuck it, dudes. Go, get out of here.
And that's where the douchey side of Matt would come in. Like, and who knows, maybe you would make it too without even getting bit, but you're like so close to the door, zombies are so close to the door, that's where Matt, the douchey side, comes in. He's like, oh, we lost Ernie. Click. And
Yeah,
that's
he'd
it.
be like, oh, no, he's not going to make it. And I'd be screaming something like, don't you fucking close that door. Don't close that door.
Open the door, you son of a bitch. And that's it. That's all we hear.
Yeah. That's probably how it would go down.
Well, if we
I
ever
die
make a
because
zombie
I try
movie,
and
I know
save
what
you.
to do now. I got a part of the script right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good script. I don't want to die. How
Don't
about
worry,
you
no.
write me
I'm
so
gonna
I
build
live?
up your death. It's gonna be a 4.5 hour long movie. I'm gonna build up your death till about 4 hours in. You're gonna die at the 4 hour mark. I'm gonna die 5 minutes later. Then Ed will die 5 minutes later.
I better be the most popular character in this script. That way when I die...
But you're the
It'll-
best friend. Like, everyone hates the best friend type.
Nah, if I'm saving your ass...
Where you're like the cheerleader, like, yeah, we did it. And every time we come up with an idea, you're like, great idea, man.
Okay, I'm not kissing anyone's ass.
So you're not the ass kisser best friend.
No. I'm the best friend that makes sure you stay alive.
Oh, okay, so you're the support type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call me Glenn.
Glenn. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
From Walking Dead type of style?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm like. I'm like the best friend. I will risk my ass to help others.
But survive. Well, till the very end.
I
maybe.
will survive until,
Somebody
know,
fucks you over.
one of my best friends decides to.
You don't die on your own terms, on your own will, by your mistakes. Nothing like that. It's
Exactly.
somebody else that fucks you.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
That's somebody being you.
I'm your Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Yay!
You definitely are. You kill me in a lot of things.
I am Ernie's Grim Reaper. In all video games, I'm like your nemesis. Yeah, your rival. I know some of those games, they have those like special little things like this person is your rival or
You
some
can't
shit.
be my rival if you're on my team.
Oh. Well, not with that
You're
attitude.
just an asshole.
Oh, okay. I'm your asshole. No, I'll just stick to the Grim Reaper. Sounds cooler.
I don't know.
It's official. I'm Ernie's Grim Reaper. Yay. Matt's the douchey one. Ed's the lover boy. But see, Ed's the lover boy. He's the one that gets to have sex in the horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one that gets to bang.
Like 95% of the people that have sex though in horror movies, they die.
Yeah.
Unless you're the main character and you have sex as the main character, then you're fine.
It's definitely going to happen. Ed's going to die regardless.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Like, how he dies, I mean, I wouldn't say like he's going to die during sex. That's not going to happen. Unless, ooh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Like, they could be having sex. However, you know, she actually got bit but never told him. So she's like, I want to have sex with you right here, right now. And it's like her, you know, this is the last time I can do it with you as myself. And, you know, they're like getting hot and heavy, like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And he ends up, you know, he touches something, like something moist, maybe a little warm, right?
All right.
Because she got bit. But it's not visible until, you know, they take the clothes off. But, you know, he's not paying too much attention because obviously he's getting some ass. And, you know, he feels something a little out of the normal, right? So he's like, babe, what's the matter? And he, you know, lifts it up, sees red. And he's like, babe, are you okay? And her eyes just glaze over. And she's just like, and fucking bites into him.
Has that ever happened in a zombie movie?
I'm sure it has.
Like, the chick that's having sex turns into one and then blah.
Maybe not while they're having sex, but something similar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've seen a movie where somebody was making out and the other person turns into a zombie.
Yeah.
Like, rips the tongue out. I've seen that.
Yeah. See, there's something
not
like
sex,
that.
though.
But I think it would be better that way. Only
I'm gonna
because
text Ed
that's
and
like
ask
the
if
ultimate
he's
way to
okay
show.
with doing a sex scene and then dies. Like, you know, I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. I like this idea.
Yeah,
Let's
4.5 hour zombie movie coming soon.
Yeah.
That's a
Ed
lot.
dies having sex.
A lot of zombie.
I die because I'm a good guy.
You die because we fuck you over.
Yeah.
Matt
has to die.
Damn.
Not because I hate him or anything.
He's gotta
like that.
die. I don't give a fuck.
If I'm gonna fucking die because
Well, we need a survivor. Who's gonna survive?
we don't need a survivor.
Oh, we all die?
Yeah, we can all die.
Oh,
That's
okay.
like the fucking twist, right?
Ooh.
Because, you know, like, we could do it, you know, like, what is that fucking movie called? Where everyone fucking dies. I don't remember. Wait, we could have, like, you know, someone who could maybe survive. Maybe survive. But something happens at the end.
Ah, like Matt, we're like in a certain building, running away, and Matt is finally the last one out. And he's like, I did it, I survived. And then just last second, something just grabs him.
Yeah.
Or like,
especially, like, it could be like this. Because if he closes a door on me and I die that way, then I could be the one to kill him at the end.
Ooh.
Like, he's like running, right?
Yeah.
And he runs, and he keeps on running. He finds an open doorway. He fucking bursts through it, shuts the door, and, you know, he's trying to fucking, you know, look someplace to hide, right? And, or at least find a weapon, and he finds a fucking weapon, and he's like, oh, yes, this will help me. Fucking turns around, and there I am, just standing right next to the door.
And he, you know, he thinks it's you too. He was like, "Holy shit, Ernie, you're okay. You're alive."
Exactly.
And you just keep staring at him the whole time,
Yeah.
cold, dead eyes.
And you could just, you know, like go into, you know, like his guilt-ridden speech, like, "Dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to close the door. I didn't think you would make it." Blah, blah, blah. And I'd just be like, "Ugh." And he'd be like, "Oh, dude, are you okay? You sound a little sick. Have you been running this whole time?" You know, he's being dumb.
Well, yeah, the douchey one's usually the dumb one.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. And then right there, that's where you like eat his face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would like fucking jump on him and like rip his face off and be like, "Ah!"
And that's it. I mean, you know, we just pretty much ruined the entire movie.
That's okay. We don't have to actually do all that.
But these are like ideas.
Exactly.
Throwing some shit out there.
It's the storyboard for the storyboard.
Ah, I like the way you think.
Exactly.
Watch us make the movie and do exactly everything that we just said.
That would be what they least expect, though.
True.
Because now they think we're.
They don't know
change
where we're coming from now.
Right. We're fucking all over the place.
What are we gonna do? Take a wild guess.
And aliens come down from the sky, right?
So, on that note.
Yes, aliens coming down from the sky in a zombie movie where we all die.
Yeah. I guess we'll go ahead and just call it a night on that note then. Yeah, Player Scorez, the zombie movie coming soon. I guess.
Soon meaning, eventually.
Like, down the road. Be prepared, it'll be 4.5 hours. But the edited version might bring it down to, maybe like an hour and a half.
But if you really want to see some fucked up shit, get the uncut version.
The director's cut.
Exactly.
With an extended 3 hours of footage. Oh my god, could you imagine that?
Yeah, it's got a piece of everything, right? Because it's got, like the comedy moments, the heartwarming moments, like, oh. And then it's got the porn, because, Ed gets laid. He dies, but he gets laid.
It's got the porn. There we go. We got it all. We have action, adventure, comedy, horror, porn.
Yeah.
We got it all.
I just like how that just pops out. Porn.
Yeah. We're going to have it all. It's 4.5 hours. We better have it all. So.
I certainly fucking hope so.
All right. Well, then we are out of here for the night. Next week, what are we going to talk about? We were going to talk about the Call of Duty beta, but that's okay. We can save that for next week.
Yeah, we can, do some of that.
We managed to play a little bit. In fact, we even have a couple of videos up of that, of a couple streams. But we'll talk about that next week. We'll go back to the video game talk. We finally got to finish our RTX adventure.
I really hope Lonchik is listening to this. And she just messages us.
Who knows?
Like, hey, who's that dude with the sexy voice?
It's Carlos.
I swear to God, I was about to say, I swear if you say it's you, I'm punching you in the face.
Carlos. But yeah, we will be back next week. Back to the video game talk. Like I said, we'll talk about the beta for Call of Duty, some upcoming games, because it's September, and here soon a bunch of shit's going to start rolling out.
Yeah, we're starting to hit the lineup, baby.
It's going to start. So the fall lineup is coming soon. Time for everyone to spend a shitload of money and have so much fun. But yeah, so until next week, guys, thank you so much for listening. And
again,
we will see you all next week.
Yay.
Say bye, Ernie.
Did you already stop it?
No.
Oh,
waiting for you to say bye.
I just heard you fucking say, say bye, Ernie. Click, click.
No. You want to say bye?
I can say bye.
Yeah.
But I only ever want to say hi.
Wow. Bye, everyone.
No, it's hi.
Hi, everyone.
There you go. See, now it's like we're starting over, so let's keep this going.
Fuck no.
Come on. God damn it.
Good night.
Later.